Mom.
What
are you doing?
YouTube, why?
Where's the small chunky one?
What do you mean?
The small chunky one.
She's right there anticipating you. So if you're gonna go...
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab her.
Yeah, look, she's already anticipating you. See? Okay. Hi, Roman. Hi. How are you? I don't like this one. I don't like that one. How you been, honey? Damn. I started smoking a lot. Hold on. How are you, honey? It looks like I'm floating in the clouds. I mean, I kind of feel like it. I kind of feel like it. Girl, that thing started burning fast. No, I am not. I am not. I'm never ready for the holidays. There's always beef on the holidays. Not for the beef. Not for the bullshit, no. Hey, April. Oh, thank you, honey. Hold on, let me tag it. April, does it show you that when you came in? You can still call me Daisy. I just don't because I know who you are. That's the only reason I don't do it. I'll answer to about anything. There's one I know that you won't answer to. Because you don't want people to know that's you. So that's why I won't call you that. I won't call you that. See? But see, to me, you're my spiritual mama. You're my spiritual mama. The hell? That must have been there before I cut my hair. That was a long ass hair. And mind you, I cut my hair recently. I was wondering when I was shuffling why it was getting tangled. I like that. I like that. As long as I'm happy, I don't care. As long as I'm happy, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Okay, ladies, on this stream, do you see, when you guys came in, or do you see now Does it say subscriber only? Because I changed some of the settings. And I'm trying to see if it worked. I saw only paid reads. Okay. How do I switch it? I gotta figure out how to switch it. Okay, April. Once I enter, it says subscribers only mode. Okay, that's what I was asking for. That's what I was asking for. Because that stops the stupid people from talking shit. There was like 18 people earlier. And that's the first thing they do when they enter. They start talking shit. I don't have time for you. I don't have the patience for you or the energy for you. So stay out. Hi, Sarai. No, they did it. They've been doing it lately. They've been doing it a lot lately. And it feels like gang stalking. It literally feels like childish ass gang stalking. I'm good, honey. How are you? And you already know how I am, Daisy. You already know how I am. And if they want to play like children, I'm going to treat them like children. Like, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Go to therapy. Grow the fuck up. I do. But what I don't like is people playing on my energy and on my time. I don't got time for that. If y'all got time to waste like that, do better. Do better. Be better. Ready. Right. Do better. Be better. That's crazy, Daisy. That's crazy. I felt that. That's crazy. How much healing can actually help and lift energy? He's snoring. He's knocked out in the living room. She was just catnapped by my son right before the stream. So my son has her, but she's good. They're both doing well. How have you been, honey? Deception. Seven of Swords. Daisy, what are you holding on to that you're not letting go of? You're not releasing yourself from something. The Seven of Swords. You feel betrayed by somebody. Lost a good friend. Three more have only weeks, months left. You're scared to lose more. That's why you're holding on. Oh, honey, you already know. Dealing with me dealing with that shit was not easy. And you helped me through that. You asked me that night. Out of the main thing that happened that night years ago, that shit rang so loud in my head when you asked me, are you ready? For your role as a death doula. I can't even remember my answer because it rang so loud. And it's like my brother, we grew up together. His lung cancer is now everywhere. I'm so sorry, honey. You're not ready. And I'm not saying you're not ready for your role. You are ready for the role because that role is meant for you. The way that I'm seeing this, hold on. I got the chills. The way that I'm seeing this, they're shining the light on you because this is meant for you to achieve this. To walk him out. This path is meant for you. It is. It honestly is. But the pain, we'll never be ready for. We'll never be ready for. And this is why I started calling that part that I started calling death a beautiful bitch. Because it made me hurt so bad, but honor so much. And it's crazy that Spirit, the way that Spirit speaks to me lately and engages with me quickly, they prepare me for these things, like these conversations that I'm about to have. They had just reminded me when I went through this with my nephew. I remembered that last section with him that I will forever remember. When he passed, being the most hurtful thing ever. But the last memory is not of that. It was when the memory of him, his last words to me were so loving and I'll forever cherish. If you can do this for your other son, I can do this for my brother. You can. You definitely can. You certainly can. Look, you are meant to. You were meant to. You are meant to. You helped me that night. And right before the process, you helped me. And my spirit was like, I have work to do, but what is it? But it was like, I know what to do, but again, my mind, my mind, my physical mind was like, what is it? Am I really ready? Yeah, I was. And the problem is that I couldn't get myself out of that night. I felt like I was stuck in that moment forever. You don't want to have to be ready, but when the good Lord calls, calls on us for that, our spirit knows it's our time. We have to. I remember that night. Right before that night, and I heard, don't ignore this message. Don't ignore this message. Okay. And because I said okay, I basically agreed. And I saw it that way. The hurtful way for me that I heard it. I'm bringing him home to you, but you can't keep him. Send him home to me. He's ready for whatever he's called to do. Stay here or come home. So you heard the message already. Spiritually speaking, right? It's different hearing it and I know they're preparing us for it when we hear it, when we hear the call. Versus actually having to answer it. Being put in that seat. And taking that role. You know what? Talking to you about this has me understand why I've backed away from tarot as much as I did, because my spirit has elevated into a bigger role, into a higher ascension in my role. I'm not here to help with love reads and all this, that, and the other. No, I'm here to ascend others in a different manner. The second friend is a little easier, even though she's young. She lost the love of her life, hubby, 18 months ago. This will be a reunion for her. Yes, your elevation was soon obvious. It was. It was very obvious. It was very obvious. But it was obvious, but I had a hard time dealing with it because I don't want to say it was beneath me, because I know I had to use that stepping stone to get there. But I was meant to do other things. Yes, the growing pains. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. But it also had helped me understand that there is life after death. It brought me to peace at why I made the decision years ago to leave the church. Because they're not doing the right teachings. But here's the thing, honey. This is why I call you my spiritual mama, and I will forever see you that way. Because it was you that helped me elevate towards it. It was you that helped me. The only reason that I felt like I could finally do that was because of you. Because you saw my light. You saw my strength. You helped me see it in myself. Damn. You help me fucking let go. You help me let go. That shit flew across. Thank you, Spirit. You did hold up the mirror. You did. And you helped me let go of what I needed to let go of. Because everything that I was holding on to was blocking me. It was blocking me. And I'm finna start crying. I'm finna start crying. I was at a crossroads. The Two of Swords. You see it's a crossroad? Right? At death's door. At death's door. This song, The Crossroads, is the last song that played that night in the hospital as he passed. And the other day when he came to me, as soon as I got in my car, I had already felt him. And as soon as I got in my car, that song played. I feel like this towards you, Edith. You help me move on and unblock myself. Good. Page of Swords. Letting go brings in divine, so it transforms into letting go. Letting go brings in that's what I was seeing. I was like, is she trying to tell me something am I not understanding? But I was like, I was seeing that. That's why I kept staring at it. That shit made me a little too curious. And that's why I'm saying, like, if you helped me with that and letting God in and letting go of worldly things and people that don't belong, it helped him. I helped him let go. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious, though. Honestly, that would be hilarious. I mean, you do have magic. I just said you do have magic, right? You want to know what the card is in my hand? The Magician. Resourcefulness, manifestation, more things happen. You see? That's what I'm saying. You showed me my magic. You showed me my light. You helped me see my light that I could never see until I started to understand and believe in myself. And learn to stay the hell away from people that don't see their own light and don't care to see their own light. And want to crush other people's lights. I believe that. And you know what's weird? That you said that? Every time I pull a card from one of my oracles, it says something about travel plans. It always talks about travel plans lately. And I kept thinking, Two of Wands, I kept thinking it's the wedding that's coming up, but I have no plans to go to that wedding. Like, I have no plans going to that wedding. I have no desire for it. I miss Jen. It's been a hot minute, but I'm still in contact with Crystal. I've talked to Crystal here and there. I seen a post of Crystal. No, one of her TikToks showed up the other day for me. And I was like, it felt that message that she gave out was for me as well. But I haven't really talked to Jen in a while. I started taking my power back from people, Daisy. I started taking my power back. And I hold my own power. People got a little too used to thinking I needed everybody's help. I'm not a slow learner. I'm not slow. I'm a little slow. I'm not dumb. Exactly. It's just self-preservation. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I understand what you're saying. But still dealing with certain traumas that I'm working on. I have to do it myself. I have to do it myself. Because I don't like when I try to do something and somebody does it for me. Somebody steps in and just does it for me. No, that's not what I want. I don't even like that. It's just like, okay, you know how she doesn't like the word heal? when we're all told that we need to heal this, that, and the other. My thing with that I couldn't stand, I would ask how. I would ask how. And nobody ever had the fucking answer. Nobody ever said therapy, child inner work, that we have to do this, we have to do that. They didn't teach us the how. Some lady try to tell me, you just sit there and meditate. On what? If I sit here and meditate all night and I'm not seeing a clear thing on what the fuck to meditate on, it's not gonna get nowhere. Some have the overwhelming desire to help others out of love. Yeah, I stopped doing that. Like a grandma with obese dogs because she feeds out of her version of love. You just explained an entire culture to me without even realizing you just explained an entire culture to me. Hispanics have this thing that they offer you food. And if you say no, you're disrespecting them. It's a sign of disrespect to them. And I don't understand that. No means no. If I'm not fucking hungry, don't fucking feed me. I don't need to eat. But they want to shove food down our throats. I don't get it. But you explaining that because she feeds out of her version of love, that could also be toxic, though. I'm glad you brought that up, though. What is with all the noise over there today? Flat answers come out of the mouth of those who will never experience beyond 2 or 3D. They have chihuahuas who look like marshmallows with toothpick legs. You ain't even wrong. You ain't even wrong. Gizmo got huge. The flat answers like just meditate. That one. That one right there. And I remember I cussed one out because I told her, just because you sit and meditate all fucking day doesn't mean you're fixing anything. You're changing your looks, you're changing your hair, you're changing your face, you're changing your ass, you're changing this, you're changing that. But that's not the fucking problem. The problem was in here and in here. And because therapy is so taboo to a lot of nationalities, ethnicities, they don't see it as a good thing to do. They see it as for crazy people. Not it. That's not it. I wish therapy would be for everyone. It is. That's why it exists. It is for everyone. That's literally why it exists. Just not everybody is taught to fix themselves, taught that certain things need to be unlearned. Yeah, some people won't accept it. No therapist will help you if you're not willing to help yourself. I had two. And the first one, well, both of them, they both had to tell me the same thing. I wasn't ready for therapy, even though I was told about therapy more than 11 years ago. I wasn't ready until I shattered. It's not a weakness. It's actually a strength. It's actually it. What was it called? What was the word, spirit? The vulnerability. To be vulnerable is a strength. And that's what would save me, is what I heard one time. It takes great strength to reach out. It takes great strength to reach out of one of your hands for help when you're barely hanging on with both hands. Right. And the thing is, they ask, there's certain people that don't see it that way. They want to ask their friends, they want to ask their lovers, they want to ask their parents, they want to ask their siblings, they want to ask family. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Because those are probably, most likely, the people that are hurting you themselves. And you gotta go to somebody that doesn't know you. I had to choose somebody that doesn't know me and has the professional ability to help. I did too, Sarai. I did too. But because it was branded into me as a child that crying doesn't help anything. That being a crybaby doesn't help, doesn't get you anywhere. Being vulnerable is just you being weak. That's not the right person that doesn't want to deal with it because they don't know how to deal with themselves. And when I started to notice that in my own parent, I started to realize why she couldn't parent me in the way that I needed her to. because she wasn't either she wasn't parented in that way, or she was dismissed, one or the other. And the problem is we continue to teach our generation the same shit over and over again. We teach our generations the same thing. I had to break that cycle. I had to break that cycle. Because I will be honest with you. I will be vulnerable with you. If it hadn't been for me choosing me to change and to get help, I would have offed myself last year. I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't have been strong enough to listen to my higher self. And actually get help. The best relationships are the ones that both people can be vulnerable. It builds trust and brings you closer. Any relationship, not just romantic ones, especially those. Hold on. I know why it's buffering. No. It's actually nice outside. Hold on. Oh. Where did I put the other one, though? I know why. No, I know why. I just heard it. I just heard it. His Wi-Fi is choking on the smoke. There was no smoke anymore. Because it had gone out. Daisy, it was a spirit of confusion. When I started burning that, and I said a prayer, I heard the spirit of confusion try to come in. Was in. Yep. That's why I was buffering. And it is Mercury retrograde. That will mess up our electronics too. I ain't a liar. I ain't a liar. And not everybody likes it. Not everybody likes it. But I'm not even saying anything that I'm not supposed to. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? Okay, I thought I was tripping. I was like... I know I sprayed something, but it's never looked like that. Mercury retrograde has been brutal for me. Worst one of the year. Something or someone doesn't want me to speak to you. Someone or somebody doesn't want me to speak to you. Reckless, short-tempered, arrogant. There's somebody that doesn't want me to speak to you. You banished it. Good. Because now it's showing me that it was somebody trying to block it. That's why I heard what I heard. That's why I heard what I heard. That's why I heard that. Confirmation. Confirmation. Something cleared up the water. Something cleared up the water. Don't play with me. I don't know why people do that. I don't understand why people do that. But you know what? It don't matter to me. This is why This is why we're supposed to heal ourselves. This is why we're supposed to unblock ourselves. So your traumas or your hurts, your anger, your pain don't bleed onto other people. And you get to travel. Look at this. The ship, travel, vehicles, movement, journey, change, distance. Unblocking myself has opened myself so much. Me too, honey. First it was like you had a greasy smear on the camera. Then you started moving, delayed in slow motion. Now it's all clear. It's because there was a snake. And I told you in the beginning there was a snake there. I told you earlier, the Seven of Swords, honey. It was already sitting there. Deception, cheating, intelligence, desire, seduction, unworthiness. But look. I just heard people can change. The tree. Health, growth, spiritual vitality, karma from the past. The clover, luck, gambling, opportunity, chance, hope, small happiness. See? Just like that, it can change. I remember it used to piss me off too. It used to piss me off. Now I don't care. Yeah, I'm going to look at that. Honestly, I'm going to look at that because I want to see that. Because I know I saw something and I was like, holy shit, did you see that? I know I saw something. I just don't know what it clearly was. But that I saw something, I saw something. Seven of Wands. Conviction, defiance, stand your ground. That's boundaries. Nine of Cups. Dreams come true. Satisfaction, abundance. Daisy, and I could tell you that now I can hear my higher self and my angel a lot louder and a lot clearer. We do. We do, Sarai. We definitely do. But we also gotta work for it. It got cold in here. I don't want to put it back on. And I just got cold. We set the standard by what we're willing to accept. Aim high. Absolutely. Absolutely. The 10 of Cups. Absolutely. Happy families, blessings, well-being. Absolutely. I heard that, I think last week, Daisy. We're supposed to, yes, aim high for what we want, right? But also focus on what we don't want and also work on that. Be clear on what we don't want, what we don't accept, what we're not okay with. Absolutely. I've been through too much heartache to accept anymore. To be willing to accept anymore. Because I deserve better. I deserve better. I've been thinking about that again, Daisy. We should create a tarot deck. Our high priestess will replace with letters BP. Bitch, please. That'd be hilarious. Honestly, that would be funny. I would love that. I sure must be choke on that. Hi, Esma. I was wondering why I got a payment from you. I was like, what? Yeah, I just seen it. And I was confused as why I saw that. Hold on, honey. I got you. You want to know something, Daisy? Why is it that I gotta cry? Spirit has to make me cry somehow. And all of a sudden, money comes in. Why? I don't understand that. But it's not like just random crying. It's actually like whatever the fuck I'm actually feeling that makes me cry. I don't know. It's not free money. Because I work for it, honey. It's not free money because I work for it. That shit, it makes me, I have to cry. Crying because you vulnerable brings you closer to what you want. But doesn't it, I don't know how to feel about that. I'm gonna have to meditate on that, what you just said. See, now I have something to think about and actually ask God about, ask the universe about, and wait for the answer. Because the way my spirit team works, they know that once I ask why, they get irritated. They won't answer me until later. They won't answer me. Let me stop. Okay, honey. And then, here's the thing about me crying. All of a sudden, I'll feel it. And once I release it, I can't stop laughing. I cannot stop laughing. Your ear stinks, bro. Hey, get out of your ear. No wonder I smelled you. I've been feeling like that también. I feel like crying so bad and I can't. Well, you come to the right place. Cause I feel it. And trust me, Daisy was the one that made me cry first. Well, she didn't technically make me cry. I had to remember a memory. I remembered a memory and it made me cry. It made me cry. All right, do you have a question, honey? Hooked. Oh, what is she hooked on? I've been so emotional lately. I tear up at cat food commercials. that okay, Daisy, that is only showing pent up energy. That's only showing that you have energy inside that you have not released. And that burp was because of that. So thank you, Spirit. Alright, what is it Desmond need to know? What does she need to know? That kitty was hungry. Now, look how she's eating. Mostly my daughter feel like she's hiding something. Okay. Yeah, you're emotional, honey. You're emotional. That's okay. We're emotional creatures. We're also creatures of habit. I don't know why that brought that up, but okay. Hooked. Love on the brain. Dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. Moving on. Thank you. Next. General, mostly my daughter feel like she's hiding something. She's hooked on something. Found out he went to the hospital for a psych emergency. Always partying. Your daughter. Okay, hold on. I'm heading to bed. I love you too. Have a good night, honey. Love on the Brain. I just played that cover by Jesse James Decker an hour ago. Oh, I can't play it on here because I'll get copyrighted. Okay. I'll have her play it. I'll have her play it. An offer. Alright, Spirit, what is... Oh no, the other one. Okay. What does she do? What does this want me to know? What does she need to be aware of? What do I see that for her in general? What is the hook? Clarify the hook. I know you're showing it to me, but I can't. Where is it? Dinosaurs, mental anguish, psychological trauma, lost hope or love, dark thoughts, anxiety, fear, trauma, nightmares, and okay, Esme. He's had a rough time after his best friend passed away, so not sure if that is why he went to the hospital. Yes, that is why. The tower. His friends. Good night, Sadai. His friend, that passing was a tragedy, and it happened suddenly. That's what caused chaos. And because, oh shit, look at the chills. And because of it, it did send him to the hospital. He saw his friend as family. His best friend was like a brother to him. The best friend was like family to him. Yes, it was. It shocked us all. It shocked all of us. This affected all of you. This did affect all of you. His passing affected all of you. Yes, era su hermano, yes. How I knew it was a boy, I felt it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like how I see that, but if I see it, I have to say it. Esme, did he pass by his own hands? O sea, se mató. That's why I keep hearing that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm getting cold. Okay, hold on. Este niño... Este niño te abraza mucho. Dude, you don't feel that, Esme? Este niño te abraza mucho. Did he unalive himself? Did he unalive? We feel it was by his own hands or substance abuse. It was by his own hands. Pobrecito. He felt like that was his way out. The devil. Things that grip you. The shadow self, materialism, restriction, obsession, addiction. I really want to get out of this energy, but I have to. Fuck, it's bringing me... I don't like that. Hold on, give me a second, honey. I don't like that. I'm sorry. Give me a second. It's honestly sad when... Oh, it's right there. When that happens... Esme, remember a while ago I had told you get one of your kids needed therapy? My son tried everything to keep him. Talk through this. Wait, what? Keep him positive. I will tiptoe out. Now you two can talk through this. Thank you, B. He was hurting. He was depressed, but he was too stubborn to get help. He was too stubborn, or he didn't know how to actually get help. Those are type of issues that kids need to bring to an adult's attention. Yes, your son needs therapy. Unemployed, broke, fired, living beyond their means. He feels broken, honey. And getting him into therapy, honey, will show him self-love again. It'll help him through the grief. It'll help him through the grief. I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did. Self-limiting beliefs, inner critic, anger, guilt, releasing negative thoughts, opening to new perspective, self-acceptance, freedom. See, he's asking for help. He's asking for help. Now, the best thing you can do is find him help. Actually, seek him help. Get him help. Four of Wands, celebration, joy, harmony, engagement, home, reunion, community, domestic happiness, creativity, freedom, marriage, strength, courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength. Getting him help, honey, finding him help, and you being the one to find him help will help him. It will help him in what he's struggling with, and to know that you're helping him and you're doing it for him will keep him from feeling how his friend felt. Because he doesn't want to feel that way. Because unfortunately, su amigo felt that the only option that he had was to end it. No. No. He wouldn't have been able to stop it. Tell him to not feel guilty for that. You can call any crisis hotline in your area to get him the help, to seek him the help that he needs. Or if he's been in the hospital already, the hospital can also help him. So, honestly, that was my bad. If he's already been in the hospital, they should have resources for him already. I'll pick it up after. Sorry, that energy threw me off so bad that it's chaos. Your baby's feeling a lot of chaos. You're feeling a lot of chaos. I let him know that he had made up his mind and nobody would have prevented his passing. I mean, yes and no. Because if they had they sent him to the hospital to speak to somebody at the hospital, they would have been able to evaluate him and get him help. Remember I told you years ago, I did it for my son, and they had to put him in there? That wasn't against my son. That was for my son. That was to help my son. And that was to prevent that. Because mi niño también tenía lo mismo. And honestly, me hearing this brought me back to feeling that. Had his parents listened to him, he'd still be here. He'd still be here. Yeah, he would still be here. And everything would be okay. Pero no le hicieron caso. Ahora esa tormenta la siente tu hijo, la sientes tú. And that's the only thing that energy does. Other people, they pass that energy to other people. But you're about to do the right thing and help him to get himself better. And he'll be okay. You guys will be okay, but you have to do it. You can't just say you're going to do it. You have to do it. Because estos niños these days are actually doing that shit. Agree, his mom really was not in his life. Lo hacían a un lado. Pobrecito. Pobrecito. Pobrecito de ese niño. And I just got done telling another lady, literally tonight, on TikTok, that she needs to get herself and her son into therapy immediately. Good on me. Because this shit ain't no joke. And I know this shit ain't no joke because I've been there. I've been there. Hold on. Your other thing was your daughter, right? Oh, perfect. Perfect. You have the resources. Perfect. That's good to hear. That's very good to hear. No, you were asking about your daughter. You wanted to know about your daughter. Okay. What's going on with the dog? What's going on with the dog's spirit? Oh, excuse me. She's sad too. She's grieving too. Yeah, okay. She's grieving too. Okay, so this little boy, this is why it threw off the whole fucking energy. It threw off the whole energy. La muerte de este niño affected everybody. It affected everybody. Not just your son. Grief is shown in many ways. So whatever she hasn't let out internally, that she's been holding on to, this is making her snap. This is making her snap. Spirit is reminding you again. Months ago, you needed to get your children help. You needed to get your children help, honey. And it's time. It's time to act and actually do it. And find them the resources to get them help. She might not want it. She might be hesitant. But she needs it too. El ex no le puedo preguntar nada. How old is she? Yeah, because now she wants to be left alone. She wants you to leave her alone. We're women. You know when we say we're fine, we ain't fine. You already know that. We ain't fine. That's the one word we say. And we know we lying. And we know we lying. We do it to ourselves too. You could tell her it's for her to help her process the grief. It can help her process the grief. I felt it. I felt it. I was trying to avoid that question. I was trying to avoid that question. But I'm glad you brought it up. She really needs it. She really needs therapy. Because she's going down a really bad path. Because it's an addiction, honey. She's using that to cope. And it's not helping her. It's only making it worse. It's only making it worse. Has she always been rebellious? Because I just heard she's rebelling against you. But has she always been like that? Bien rebelde against you? Oh shit, es la que tiene la novia. algo pasó that she got flowers delivered. And ayer la novia le mandó un Xbox. Le está pidiendo perdón. She fucked up. The girlfriend fucked up. Porque I have rules and her dad doesn't. Yeah, the girlfriend fucked up. They got into it. The fuck? They got into it. And now the girlfriend's kissing ass. Pero tampoco quiero al papá. He just likes the freedom. Freedom comes with consequences. That shit comes with consequences. Rules and regulations. She might be taking the breakup out on you. Hold on. Because she's going through a lot, though. Yeah, she's going through a lot. The secrets, okay, you know how you felt secrets? Yo siento que la novia tiene a otra or something, because I heard my daughter say, I don't care, just go. She's keeping secrets. They got into it. They got into it. And it was over another female. Another person. They got into it. There's a third party right there. There's a third party right there. It might be a dude. That's even more fucked up. It might be a dude. Y le echa mucha mierda a tu hija. She takes a lot of the shit out on your daughter. Whatever the other person does to her, she takes it out on your daughter. See? Oh shit, that's a big ass fucking spider. Nope, you gotta go. Wrong time to mess with me. Wrong time to mess with me. Wrong time to mess with me. No, fucking wrong time to mess with me.
Ma!
Child!
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
No.
What?
Chicken butt. What's up?
Pendejo. Did you just miss me scream?
Huh?
Did you hear me scream a minute ago?
Yeah.
I just killed a big ass spider. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Le dije, okay, I had a feeling. Le dije a mi hija que no tuviera hijos con ella because ya me salió que they want to have kids. Hell no. Eso solo es para atrapar a mi hija. Hell no. Hell no. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no. She's gotta get the hell away from her. She's gotta get the hell away from her. Is that girl trying to trap her? Esme, you need to pray about this. You need to pray for her. Pray for her peace. Pray over both of your children. Y que se aleje la otra. Well, okay, not like that. Do it like this. Sin maldad. Si la persona en su vida no es indicada para ella, que la aleje. Si le está haciendo daño, que la aleje. Because she's definitely keeping secrets. I mean, your daughter is old enough to make her decisions, pero si la otra le está haciendo daño and your daughter can't see it and you can sense it, pray against that other person. Pray for your daughter and against that other person. And Spirit is agreeing right now. No es maldad. You're defending your babies. You're protecting your babies. You're not hurting your babies. Yeah, because that broad, this energy is disgusting that I just felt all through my body. This energy that I just felt through my entire vessel made it shake. And I mean my entire body from head to toes made it shake. Yeah, pray for her. I've been so uneasy. Yeah, because you feel it and you don't know what to do. Give it to God. Pray about it. Pray for her. Pray for them. And get them both into therapy, honey. Get them both help. Especially your daughter. Well, both of them. But your daughter, because of the habits that she's creating for herself, she's using it as a coping mechanism. Teach her the right way. Teach her the right way. I got you. Anything else there? Oh, shit. You gotta do the same thing for you. You gotta do the same thing for you. Because you're also overwhelmed. If you're not feeling good, if you're not feeling okay, if you're not feeling 100%, you also need to talk to somebody. Ya, ella lo necesita mucho. Está dejando ir. If you knew it was coming, why aren't you listening to yourself too? You know, sometimes us being too strong doesn't allow us to be vulnerable. You have to learn to be vulnerable too. You have to learn to surrender too. Yup. They sure did. They sure did. And allow yourself to cry, damn it. Esme, allow yourself to cry. Be vulnerable. Allow yourself to cry. You know how many times tears have fallen during this read? And I've had to catch them and block them? That's you doing that. Let it roll. Release them. It helps. Go watch a sad movie. Go watch Hachi. Go watch a sad movie that you can think of. It'll make you cry. Don't let your pride get in the way. Don't let the pride get in the way. Girl, I watch sappy movies from time to time, and I end up crying. I end up watching the stupidest thing, and I end up crying. Why? I don't know. But then it helps. Yes. It'll help you balance yourself out because you're juggling too much. And you're not taking time for yourself. I told you. Here's the thing. I told you months ago that your family needed to go to therapy. I told you months ago that you needed to go to therapy. Things that happen in my life for some reason, and then when I find the solution, I don't know why it works this way, but it ends up helping other people too. I don't know why it happens that way. I don't know. But it just happens. Que nadie me va a querer chillona en loca. Con que tú te quieras, trust me, it won't matter if anybody else does or doesn't. Trust me, it won't matter if somebody does or doesn't. The people that are for you will be for you. The people that aren't, aren't. Actually, I gotta tell you something that Spirit just reminded me that I heard yesterday. Something that God brings into your life will stay. Something that isn't brought in by God doesn't have permission to stay and will not stay. Cannot stay. And it made me realize why I do certain things how I do them. I don't question why people stay or leave. If they leave, they leave. They weren't meant for me. It wasn't meant for me. You have this big ass this is an angel. There's this big as okay, how do I say it? You have this big ass energy right in front of you. But what are you? You are an angel. You have this big ass energy right in front of you, and it feels like an angel. But you're allowing it to block you. But why are you blocking her? From what? You do have a huge ass angel. And I'm talking about huge ass angel. She's here to help you with your purpose. She's here to help you with your purpose. And it was weird that she kept letting me touch her. It was weird that she kept letting me touch her. Don't be scared of blessing. Never be scared of your blessing. Never be scared of your blessing. Because your blessing is that. It's a blessing. Look at it as a new chapter in life. See it as a new chapter in life. Thank you. Okay? Don't see it as something to be scared of. Let it in. And she's protecting you from... She's protecting you from what is trying to harm you. You are deserving. They wouldn't be there if you weren't deserving. You ran from it. That's why I fucking ran. That's why I ran out the room. You run from it. Don't run from it. Yeah. All my time here, I've never ran out the room for something. I've always left to go get a sweater or a jacket. But I've never like bolted out of my fucking chair. I've been like, all right, you gotta get away from me. Like, it's too much. I felt it was like too much. Because your spirit is strong, honey. That's why. Your spirit is strong. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. And you're making my eyes water like crazy. The Justice card, the Two of Cups, the Chariot. You're on the right path. You're on the right path, honey. You're walking in your purpose. You're walking in your truth. You know what's funny? That's why you kind of caused me this. You demand your power. You're scared of yourself. Because you demand your power. I trip myself out. I'm not scared of myself. I trip myself out. Okay, I feel I'm in the right path. You are on the right path. And maybe that's why I'm scared. Es algo nuevo para mí. Oh snap, it's 100% true. I do want what I dream and I feel. You demand it. And that's bringing it to you. Because you don't feel ready for it. You end up self-sabotaging yourself. Right, it's coming towards you. When it comes towards you, it makes you scared. Because you feel like you're not ready. And then you want to self-sabotage and you want to run from it. Don't do that. We got to stop running from ourselves. The only thing that we're running from is ourselves when we do that. See, my intuition, my spirit guide told me to get on here. But before I got on here, I had to do something first to keep me at ease. And I did it. You know what it feels like? It feels like something big is coming. Because I've been having this feeling for 3 days now. And I'm feeling the same sensation from you. And it feels like it's something big. Lo que es para mí vendrá, but I need to let it in. Right. Because lately I've been doing this, like, I've been like doing this. Like, I've been trying to stop it. Like, go away. Like, stop. Leave me alone. And I've been doing that. And I gotta stop doing that too. Just meditate, pray on it, honey. You'll be okay. I have been telling myself, you need to talk to Edith the past few weeks. You know what though? I've been feeling that. I've been feeling that. But I've been so busy. And every time I come on here, people are looking for me, right? I get shitty energy from immature people that aren't even fucking subscribers, but yet they're monitoring spirits to come in here just to distract me and talk shit to me. So it makes me not want to fucking do it. But tonight, Spirit was like, no, we need you to do this, this, and this. Okay, bet. And I did it, and guess what? They left. They're not allowed in. they're not allowed in. You scared me when you jumped in. You scared me. You scared me when you jumped in. And then the payments, the thing is that I saw first was the payment. And I was like, and that's when I was telling Daisy, why is it when I cry, I get paid? The fuck? Like, how does crying and paying, how? The fuck? The payment threw me off. I won't lie, the payment threw me off. Because I was like, and I saw your name and I was like, she's not even in here. You did. You dead ass did. You did. I'll give you that. You definitely did. And then as soon as you told me all of that, I was like, oh shit, she's gonna make me cry. She's gonna make me cry. Trust me, I'll feel it. Trust me, I'll feel it. You're very welcome, honey. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. And I thank you too. Look it. You got temperance. And you came in like a bat out of hell. You got temperance and judgment. You're no longer in chaos. Earlier, you were hooked on something. You were in a lot of sorrow and chaos. And you're leaving here a lot better. I'm glad I can help you. I'm telling you, I love what I do. I love what I do. I'm just a messenger. And I'm glad I was chosen for it too. You too, honey. Sleep tight.